Hey babe, why are you so boring?
What are you calling boring? I'm not boring. I'm just bored.
I mean, not boring, bored. Why are you so bored? Did I say bored or did I say boring? Bored, boring, bored, boring. I'm bored. I'm boring. I'm tired. I'm tiring. ED or ing? Which one do we use? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Reggie Scales from North Carolina, and I'm TESOL certified. I've been teaching you guys English now for more than 6 years. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, hit that like button, and click the bell. That way you won't miss out on the classes. Today, we'll learn when to use ed at the end of an adjective or ing. As always, we'll have native English conversation. We'll have some funny skits, we'll work a little bit on our grammar, and at the end of the class, we'll have a quiz. So make sure you stick around. We use ed when we're talking about a person or an animal because ed is describing the feeling that that person has. And we use ing when we're talking about a person or a thing because it's describing the characteristic of that thing. ing basically means, for that adjective, something that will not change. So be careful which one you use because just a few letters at the end of that adjective can change the whole meaning of that word. We'll see some examples. Let's look at this example here. My teacher is boring. Now, when I say my teacher is boring, I'm talking about her. All right, I'm saying that she, as a person, is boring. So maybe tomorrow or the next day or the next month, in my mind, I think that this teacher is boring. It's something that won't change very quickly. But let's say it like this. My teacher is bored. Now, it's a feeling. It's how my teacher feels. Maybe now the class is boring because she doesn't really want to teach us today. So definitely be careful when you're saying that your teacher is bored or when your teacher is boring. Because if you say that your teacher is boring, I'm pretty sure she will be upset. If you notice in the last one, usually the characteristic of the person that you're describing with ing at the end of the adjective usually causes the feeling of the next one. Like this. My teacher is a very boring teacher. So because my teacher is a very boring teacher, well, the girl here, she's in the class and she's very bored. You see, because of the characteristic of the teacher, it caused the reaction. And the reaction was that the girl was bored. That's how she felt during the class. You get that? ing is describing the person and ed is describing the feeling. We'll use a little bit of different examples to understand that completely well, so you'll be ready for the quiz at the end of the class. If you're understanding ing and end, well, put awesome in the comment section below. That'll let me know that you're learning. It's really important to get these right, whether to use ed or ing, because that's how a native speaker will understand what you're saying. For example, let's see two of a similar sentence, but let's see how both of them are two completely different things. Do you see this example here? I am confused. That means basically the feeling that she has at the moment, she doesn't understand. She's confused. But if you said, I am confusing, that's describing me. I'm a person that you never understand. And basically, when you look at me, you are confused because I am confusing you. You get that? We'll see some more examples. Now you understand why Susan was angry with me when I said that she was boring instead of she was bored. I basically said that as a person, she was very boring. And whenever I'm with her, well, I'm bored because of her. So that's why she was angry. So make sure, especially when you're with people that you care about, you get these ones correct.
What are you calling boring? I'm not boring. I'm just bored.
Now, in the following examples that we're going to see, we're going to have the ed adjectives and the ing adjectives in the same sentences. That way you can easily tell which one you should be using. Let's see some. Do you see that there? I was shocked by how shocking the car accident was. Now, what do I mean here? The ed at the end of that adjective was talking about me, how I was feeling. I felt shocked. Now, the accident, because it's something that won't change, it was shocking. The shocking accident caused me to feel shocked, like you can see with the lady here. So here, ed was how I was feeling. I was feeling shocked. And ing was describing the accident. The accident was something that was shocking. It caused me to feel shocked. Let's see another one. They were frightened by the frightening roller coaster ride. Frightened was their feeling, and the roller coaster ride was frightening. Let's see another one. I am annoyed by the annoying person that's in front of us. I feel annoyed because that person is very annoying. Okay, and the last one. Susan was confused by the confusing street signs in the city. You see, Susan felt confused and the street signs were very confusing. Okay guys, just a little recap. ing is describing a person, a characteristic of that person, and usually it doesn't change for a long time. ed is describing a feeling that a person or an animal has. Now we're going to have a 10-question quiz, and at the end of the video, let me know how you did. Let's do it. I feel about going to that Taylor Swift concert. I feel excited about going to that Taylor Swift concert. The girl screaming was very to me. The girl screaming was very frightening to me. I felt really after work. I felt really exhausted after work. She is a really person. She is a really interesting person. I felt so after dessert. I felt so satisfied after dessert. That dessert was so satisfying. My parents are really, I don't want my friends to meet them. My parents are really embarrassing. I don't want my friends to meet them. That Black Panther movie was, I paid attention the whole time. That Black Panther movie was exciting. I paid attention the whole time. Wakanda forever. I felt after watching that scary movie. I felt terrified after watching that scary movie. I felt so after seeing that poor boy abandoned. I felt so troubled after seeing that poor boy abandoned. So guys, how did you do? Let me know in the comment section below. If you liked today's class, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click the bell too, that way you won't miss out on any of this content. Okay guys, I'll see you next week. Take care. Hey babe, why are you so amazing?
Amazing? I thought it was boring.